Hey, welcome to another exciting must-see adventure at Faulkner Fixes All. Today, we're going to work on a 47 Schwinn DX with a Royal badge. It's right here, along with some very bored dogs. We were going to do a live Will It Ride special, but as you can see, it's not really a live Will It Ride special day. Some very disappointed dogs that probably won't get a walk, or maybe they will, depending on how they fare and how good they are during this video. So, without further ado, this is the 47 DX with the Royal badge. And here's some tools. These are for another project. We won't talk about that. We'll just make that new mountain bike crud just go away somewhere over there. Yeah, we got the basic tools. We got coffee. That's good. Some grease for the stems and the seat post, and some basic hand tools. Those pedals are a little moldy. Oh well. Okay, so if you don't have a fancy bike stand, you can work on your bike in the living room. Anyway, yeah, you don't have to have a fancy stand. I don't have a fancy stand, and the stand I have is quite heavy, and I don't feel like bringing it in here today, and the shop's very cold. So what we're going to do is we're just going to show you how to work on a bike without a stand. It's not that bad. You just got to be careful not to knock it over if the front wheel's not on yet, if it's upside down. First thing you do is put the stem in, and put the seat post and stem in, then turn the bike upside down. So we're going to do that. Let's get your peepers in here. Okay. Hope that thing's still on. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta put a little grease on this. What was I thinking? Oh man, what were you thinking? Yeah, we'll put a little something on there, you know. Make it easy for the next guy. You know, that next guy attitude. That's good. All right, so we're gonna put this in. Make sure that's backed off a little bit. It's one of those odd it's like a double pinch one with the slot here and the slot there, and that just rides up in there. Oh, it looks like it's loose enough. Okay. So in we go. Step one, put the handlebar stem in. Doesn't have to be super straight right now. This is just to get the bike on the upside down on the floor, but you know, try to get it kind of straight. There we go. 1/2-inch wrench. Fairly self-explanatory. Okay, you guys are good. It's still blinking, it's still on. Yeah, I had my option today to stack frozen lumber, outside stacking frozen lumber from some sawhorses to a better spot, or I could come in and make a video about a 47 Schwinn and annoy my dogs who are already really bored. They may get a walk today, we'll see. Okay, so we don't have to go super mega tight. This is just to get the bike upside down for a minute. Let's see, these can be up a little bit. This wrench is a piece of junk, it's really small. Okay, so I think that's gonna do that. I'm gonna put this seat in. And the post is pretty rusty and should be replaced. But just for now, we're gonna just protect what's there and put a little grease on there too. Because we're all about, you know, getting things apart later. Yeah. If you've worked on bikes and cars, you know that sometimes a little grease goes a long way. Let me get a rag, I'm all greasy now. Okay, and I believe this other bolt back here is a 9/16. And that bolt is also also dry. Dry as in rusty, non-greased threads. So we want to make sure that that seat binder bolt has a little bit of lube on it too. Yeah, you know, take care of the next guy. Okay. So yeah, this is just to put the bike upside down because I'm not in a bike shop setting and I really don't feel like carrying a 90-pound stand in here today. Not on the carts. Okay, so now we got these on here and we're just gonna flip it over and hopefully if it was stored correctly inside, there's no nasty rainwater inside the frame. Don't ask me how I know about ruining people's carpet. Yeah, always dump the bike upside. If it's been outside for a long time, dump the bike upside down for a few minutes and see what comes out of it. It might be kind of surprising if you did that on your wife's new carpet or a nice new rug or something. It's good to kind of check those things out. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, so let's turn it upside down. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, use the old knees. Oh, we messed up a little already. Yep. We got to kick those bars down a little. Oh boy. Okay, well, live and learn. The bars are not high enough for this to work. Actually, we have to bend the bars up. So, we'll use the wrong wrench. We'll use the wrong wrench for this because I don't feel like going out and searching for a 1/2-inch wrench. So we'll just use this huge oversized wrench. Now, so it didn't want to hit the floor and touch that, so we're going to bring these up. I know they look goofy now, but this is just to stabilize the bike while we build the rest of it. And once we flip it back over and everything's on, we'll make it right. But this is just because we don't have a bike stand. That's the only reason these are going up like that so far. Okay, so now, flip it back over. Yay! Look at that, now it stands up. Okay, so yeah, you don't need a bike stand. You can do this. You got this, as they say. So the next thing we're gonna do, I think we're gonna tap these pedals out. Because, you know, we gotta make sure. What we're gonna do is, this is the left side. This has been in a bike box for a long time, so we are going to, yeah, you can see that. We're going to use this left-hand fine pedal tap. It's not really, you can get this. It's a left-hand, 1/2-inch fine left hand. Got to be left for the left side. Okay, don't blow it. Left side, left tap. It's usually printed along here somewhere. So I could put a little grease on this, but they don't look that rusty in there. And I could put this handle on it, but let's just see. We're gonna go backwards because it's left-hand thread, which is counterclockwise. Oh, it's catching a little. You know what, I don't wanna get big chips, metal chips that the dogs are gonna step on. I'm gonna put a little grease on this. If the chips fall out on the rug, then that'd be a problem. If I catch the chips on this with some grease, you know, that would be probably a good thing. This is a living room, actually. You know, it's not a bike shop. Yeah, let's do it right. Then you guys can see when you're working in your living room with no bike stand, getting metal chips all over your floor. Yeah, we're gonna do it right. So I got a little grease on there. We're gonna go in here, counterclockwise, start it by hand. Put this right tap down here for a minute. And we'll use the right handle. We'll use this handle down here. Okay, so we're gonna go back. And right now it's just chasing the threads. It's not creating new threads. It's just chasing the threads that were put in at the factory. And hopefully the chips are landing on that grease and not on the floor where someone's gonna walk on them at 2 in the morning. Okay, so I don't see a lot of chips actually. I see a little dirt. And one way you can do this is just to keep going all the way through. And then you don't have to drag it back out. If your tap is that style, which most of them are. Just go all the way through. Okay, so you know, I see some crud on there. I see a little crud, a few chips. Glad I put it on there. We don't want those chips falling, you know, metal chips are not fun. Okay, so that's ready for a pedal. We'll put this left-hand tap back over here. And we got some grease on the right-hand tap. You can tell it's a right-hand tap because of the way it is. No, it'll say here in little tiny letters that you need a microscopic Clark Kent eye to see, but somewhere on here it'll say what it is. This is a right-hand, half-inch fine right-hand thread tap. And so for this one, let's see here. For this one, we're going to go clockwise because it's right-hand thread. Started by hand. Oh yeah, there's some crud in there. I'm glad I'm doing this. Get this chair out of the way now. Okay. And just kind of steady it. There's a trick you can use. Sometimes you can put the